All right. All right.
Back in the
Raj
building.
Bundles. Yes, sir. Raj Bundles, Lord DC, SS Productions. We're in the building. We're right at y'all with local love. Local love here. We showcase artists and upcoming talent that we know. So today's feature artist, we got Miss Qweeny Town in the building.
What's up?
Miss Qweeny Town, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So you are originally you're a Michigander. What city are you from?
So I'm from the West Side, but I'm also from Oklahoma. I lived there half my life too. So yeah.
Okay, so you got Detroit
So
and Oklahoma.
when did you move to Michigan?
Well, I moved out of Michigan to Oklahoma when I was 13, and I
Okay.
moved back here 8 years ago. Yeah.
How was
When I
Oklahoma?
moved
What
back
was
here,
that
I was
like?
living downriver area, like River Rouge area.
Okay. How was that Oklahoma life?
Oh, that Oklahoma life. It's cool out there though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice place. It's boring though. I can't even lie. But I think it's a nice
It's
place if
black.
you like want to settle
It's a lot of
down.
black people out there. It's a lot of black people out there.
Nah, it's more like diverse. So it's like a mixture, but there's definitely more whites than blacks. I went to a school with predominantly white people. Yeah.
Heard,
Like
heard
you
that.
knew where the black people were because we sat together. It was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
that's what's up. That's what's up.
you went to high school in Oklahoma.
Yep. From the time I was in eighth grade and I graduated out there. Yep. Class
Okay, so
of
after you
'05.
oh five, okay, cool. So after you graduated from Oklahoma, that's when you came back to Michigan.
No, I actually stayed there like for a long time. 16 years of my life I was there. So I graduated in '05. I moved back here like 2016. I want to say 2016 or 2015 is when I moved back here. Yeah.
Okay, and you've been here ever since 2016.
Yep, I've been here ever since. And I don't know what's. I just moved back to the west side, but I've been on the downriver area, the BMF area, as you what you want to call it, for most of my time here. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you plan on staying put this time? No more going back to Oklahoma.
I mean, I'm gonna go back because low key, like that's my home, my second home. So I got family there for real, like that. I made my own family there after being there for so long. It was really just me and my mom. So I kind of like just grew my own family, sisters, brothers, cousins, all kind of shit. So yeah, I definitely am gonna go visit, but right now I'm trying to stay stationary and just trying to get my life established here. So in the future I can do my visits and do what I want to do. Yeah,
Yeah, no, you definitely could do a dog ass show out there for sure. And
for
you can have
sure.
people. You can still have people stream your music and stuff out there. Are they bumping that fast life out there?
Oh yeah, I had an interview on 88.1 yesterday, and a lot of my friends was like, I didn't even know you did music, but that's because I just kind of like I never exposed that to people that I did music. I was in choir and stuff when I was younger. My mom always kept me in choir, church choir, school choir, but as far as like actually writing music, I didn't really expose that to people until now for real. So yeah,
No,
I got
that's
a
what's
lot of
up.
songs that I'm working on that's about to come out. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
so
say
you,
they say timing is everything.
Absolutely. That's so true. It's never too late.
yeah, so your new single "Fast Life" that you got out right now, is this your first single that you ever released?
This is my first single ever released. Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what was the inspiration behind this track? What ways you wanted to get the ball rolling with this one?
Um, the inspiration behind the track was about definitely. I did live in Oklahoma, but I used to travel back and forth to Texas. I was a dancer. Just I only did it for like maybe a month or two, but I mean, it didn't take long to figure out it wasn't for me. But that song was inspired off of that. That one came out first. I can't lie, the beat was so cold. Like, me and my boyfriend actually produced the beat, and I was just like, I think this is the one that needs to be dropped. Like that Jersey club mix, like it's got that dance, but at the same time, it's a lesson in there. So I was like, "This the one I want to drop first." Yeah.
Okay, so you
Yeah, I remember when I
you guys
heard it.
produced the song together.
Huh?
You guys produced the song together, mixed, mastered everything.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We do all of that together. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. The vocals on that joint sound nice, full, clean. Yeah, it's mixed pretty well. It's a good song. It was kind of giving me like Lauryn Hill type vibes. I liked it.
That's what's up. Thank you. I love Lauryn Hill. That's what's up. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all did a good job. I remember when I first heard it, cause I know Innocent, and I know he promotes a lot of local talent. He be at different shows, and then
Yeah.
he had posted that song on his page, and then you saw me comment. I'm like, damn, what's this? Now I just heard it. I'm like, what's this? And I'm like, where can I find this? And then you were like, it's not out yet. And I'm like, well, let me know as soon as this drop, because it's just something about that song. Like I like how you wrote the beat and everything. Like it's fire.
That's good. Thank you. I love the feedback. Like, yeah,
So
that's
like
what's up.
so how long did it take to write it?
Not long. It took me a day. I typically take a day, but then I always go back. So I like to say fully maybe a couple of days because I'm a perfectionist. So I'll hear the words in my head, I'll write it down, and then I'm like, well, that could have went there. So I'll go back. It's like a rough draft. So my rough draft took me one day, and then it took me like probably two more days to get it like perfected. But all together, the project took at least a week, to mix and the master and trying to figure out, because that's not the first time it's been mixed and mastered. At first, I was like, my voice was too high over it, so we went back and redid it again. So it took some time. I'm still hearing stuff, and then I'm like, but I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm like that with everything, with hair, with tattoos, everything I do. I'm
Yeah.
like, gotta make sure it's right.
I mean, that's how it is being an artist, man. So I definitely get it. But you on to the next. So it's all good. So Qweeny Town, where's this name coming from?
All right, so my original Facebook name was Queen Yada D, and I carried that name. I'm a gamer. I like to play Call of Duty, so I carried that name to my gamer tag. I was actually playing GTA, and I met a guy here that lived here, and he just started calling me Queenie. He became my best friend, so he started calling me Queenie, and I just rolled with it. I was like, I like that. That's cute. So Queenie Town, I don't know. One day it just popped up in my head. I was like, I kind of like that together. So I kind of put that together with the made up name plus whatever yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Nah, that's hot. Yeah.
So right now, how many unreleased songs are you sitting on right now?
Ooh, like 4, 5. They coming though. I was just, as soon as I got in here, I was just working on one, like trying to get the tone and stuff right. But I'm actually, after we done with this, I'm about to record it. Yeah, it's called Happy Endings.
Okay, and you
So is
so
it
you
more like so are you a singer or rapper or like both, or is it gonna be
I'm
more
both.
like, are we expecting more songs like Queen Town, or are we expecting, or like, are you about to, is this another type of different song? Like where you range from? Like what can we categorize you as?
That's hard because we can go pop, we can go R&B, and then I'm also a storyteller. With this album, it's like gonna be like a movie series type thing. It's gonna go in order. It's about my life, like in order. So Fast Life didn't happen first, but that's just what I dropped first. But the next song is called Happy Endings. That one is it was kind of inspired. I love Eminem, like the older Eminem. He had a song called My Darling. And he was like talking to the devil. I'm not talking to the devil in the song, but I am talking. Like a lot of my songs is like I'm talking to myself. So like Fast Life, I was talking to myself like I'm talking about myself like it's somebody else, but I'm talking about me. Happy Endings is basically me having a conversation um, with the person that I used to work with and with myself at the same time and in my head. So the tone of it kind of reminds me of My Darling. It was inspired by My Darling by Eminem. So yeah, that
Nah,
song
that's
is
dope.
if y'all want to know what that's about. I have an interesting life. When I moved back here from Oklahoma, I actually didn't have a choice. I had to move back here. I was kind of pushed out here because I was hanging out with the wrong people. I've always been like a hustler, so I've sold drugs, I've done all kind of stuff, and I hung out with, Oklahoma is like safe, but their crime is mainly like gang banging. So like a lot of the people I hung out with, they gang bang, but they sold drugs. So I was helping. I was like, if we're gonna make some money, let's do it. Whoever I was dealing with, I was like, whatever. So the people I was dealing with got in trouble. Like they ended up on like first 48, and I was just like, I just want to make money. I'm not trying to do all this shit. So I had to go because people were knowing my name. Like it's so small out there. So the more stuff you get into, the more people start getting to know you. And I'm like, I don't want to be known like that. So I did. I called my brother. We got a bus ticket and we drove my car back. I came back here and I am a cosmetologist. So started trying to do hair out here, but considering we're in the hair capital, it wasn't as easy as I thought. So I remember I was at a gas station in downtown Detroit. I think it was the DP on Jefferson. And I ran into this lady and she complimented my hair and she's like, who did your hair or whatever. And I gave her my number. She took a while to hit me up, but she eventually hit me up. And when she hit me up, she said, you know any girls that want a job? I said, shit, I need a job. Like, it's hard out here. I need a job. I'm sleeping in my dad's basement right now. Like, it's hard as fuck. I couldn't, get on my feet for shit because I was used to slow Oklahoma life. So she was like, okay. I didn't have no idea what the job was, but I had an idea what the job was just because she said, do you know any ladies? And I'm like, okay. But I still didn't know. So she's like, okay, well, meet at my office in Grosse Pointe, whatever. Gina was her name. You'll meet with Gina, she'll show you the ropes. So the job ended up turning out being a massage job, and it was a happy ending job. So I started doing that, and I did that for like 7 or 8 months. I was in Grosse Pointe and I was in Kentucky. She had an office in Grosse Pointe. She had an office in Kentucky. The idea of the song is the idea of my music is to show women that it's a lot of stuff that you don't have to do to make money. I never had to sell pussy to get money. Like, it was men coming in there spending $100 for 30 minutes for a hand job. Like, they want a back rub and a hand job. I'm like, whatever. So I did it. And I didn't save shit because I'm like, this money is coming. I'm making like a rack a day, 1,500 a day. Like, it was going crazy. So I'm just like, fast life. That's where fast life came from. Everything I was doing was quick money. I was so used to having money in my pocket right away, and I didn't want to do nothing else. I done took other routes. I done worked McDonald's. I done did everything. I done had 3, 4, or 5 jobs, like whatever at a time or whatever. But I was just like, this is it. So I did it for a while, but after a while, I was just like, again, it just wasn't for me. Every time I was doing something, God was showing me this ain't what you're supposed to be doing. But it's still your mission. You still got to do it for a reason because I'm supposed to get my story out there to help women. Like, people want what they can't have. You ain't got to be easy. You ain't got to do that. Like, you can present yourself a certain way and still get the things you want. That's not saying be some chick that's just getting money from dudes, because I'm not about that either. I'm about helping my man, and I don't do all that running up the check and all that stuff. That's crazy to me. Men are not put here to just pay bills. That's not what it's about. True, we was put on this earth to help y'all, not drain y'all. So, but I also gained a respect for myself to not have to like give myself up for nothing. You might not have been selling pussy, but I had daddy issues. So I'm in certain relationships just because I wanted the comfort of a man. So giving it up fast or whatever the case may be, thinking that's what I needed to do to have a relationship, to come all the way out here to be doing a job, to find out these men spending all this money just for a hand job. I could have been saving myself altogether just to, just to respect myself, not even to be, so, That's basically what Happy Endings is about. When I was doing it, my name was Kelly. So it starts off with, with the beginning of, it's dope. I'm gonna release this song so y'all can hear it.
So that's the next single right there, Happy Endings.
That's gonna be the next one. Yeah.
So you dropping your music in singles. You don't got like a complete project coming. You're just gonna keep feeding the singles right now.
I don't want to drop them in singles. Honestly, I do want to do an album. So I wanted to be on the album. I'm gonna drop it, but not as a single. I'm gonna let people hear it. So it's not gonna be just dropped as a single. Even Fast Life is going on an album. I just dropped that. I wanted to get it out there. I wanted my stuff to be copywritten and stuff. So I did what I had to do because I had already performed it and put it out there. I'm like, well, let me do the legal work so I ain't gotta worry about nothing. So that one was dropped right away. But as far as everything else, I'm gonna be working really hard these next couple of weeks because I plan to get me an album out very soon. So yeah.
Yeah, real quick, we need a moment from our sponsor.
Yeah.
Just so you know, man, if you need any raw juice, if you need any smoothie, sushi, we got hot soups. It's getting cold out there. If you guys need some soups, man, just come to We Juice. We take care of you, man. Everything fresh and organic. Located in Hazel Park, 906 East 9 Mile. And you know what I'm saying? We get you together. People starting to get cold. It's starting to be flu season. It's starting to be cold. You know what I'm saying? Put the right nutrients, put the right stuff in your body. Like I said, we got fruit bowls, we got sandwiches. They see the thing that separates us. We don't use no ice. So you're getting 100% of the product. We got detox plans. You know, I'm working out something with the dispensaries where people get prices on that. So man, a lot of things moving. So 906 East 9 Mile Road, Hazel Park. Let me enhance your life.
Oh yeah, this tastes healthy. I ain't gonna lie.
What flavor is that?
The tropical blend, yeah, this way back. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we're not doing tropical smoothie. No more tropical smoothie.
Yeah, this good. This good.
For sure. What's your name? So back to you. I like your whole like
I'm
mentality. So my
by the
thing
way.
is,
Sorry.
yeah,
For
no,
sure.
for
That's
sure. So my thing is, I like to ask people why. So why are you doing this? Like, what's the whole mission? Like, why? Like, you can make music about, you know, anything. You know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to change people? Why are you making this positive music? Why are you going this route to for the music? Like, why do you want to impact people? Like, what's the whole thing with that?
I'm not really trying to change people. Like you can't. People got to change themselves. I can't change nobody. You only can do that on your own. But if you can express what you've been through, and talk about your life and be comfortable with it, it can make other people be open with that stuff as well. And it could possibly speak to somebody to where they want to say, I can do something different type deal. I want people to do what they want to do. I don't care if you want to be a stripper, be a stripper. Some of those strippers were actually strippers and that was their life, and kudos to them. But some of those people in there were like me and they didn't know what they wanted to do and they were confused and they were lost. So my music is for them. All right, you don't know what you want to do. It's not to change the world. It's to just get my story out there. I don't really open up about a lot of things to everybody. Like I don't tell everybody about that. So it's like it helps me as well to be able to express, who I am and accept who I am and not give a fuck what people think about it at the end of the day. But to each his own, whatever people want to do, that's on them. Yeah.
Absolutely. So when it comes to female artistry right now, how do you feel as though women are represented in music right now in hip hop? Do you feel as though the right light is being shed on women? Are women making their imprint known in music right now?
As far as that, me personally, I don't really fuck with it. It's not my choice of music right now because I am an 80s baby. I grew up on, we all had, every era had their ratchet music, but it was how it was presented. I'm all about it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So for me, I don't really like the new music because it sounds dumb for real. I grew up on stories. Like I want to hear what you did. I like the. I like the music to make sense, and to me, it just sound like it's just for dancing, and that's fine. If you know, if that's what you make is club music, then make club music. Because sometimes that's all you need is to say whatever you saying for somebody to shake their ass in the club. We need that kind of music for that, but that's for them. It ain't for me. So I feel like as
So
far
what
as
are
the
some of your
so-called
influences?
women, huh?
I said, what are some of your influences as far as music?
Some of my songs: Erica Badu, Lauryn Hill, Eminem, Nirvana. I love Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley. Uh, I also like this group called Paramore. I like alternative rock. I like R&B. I love her too. I love her. Um, yeah, I think those are mainly the ones. As far as like, I don't have a whole bunch of female rappers. I do like Nicki Minaj though. I like how she presents herself as far as like she actually has something to say. She can talk about more stuff. I respect a female that can talk about more than just that one thing.
Right.
Because that means you got something up here. If you just talking about it, like, what are you at this point? You might have something up here, but you might just don't care to share it, and you just want to say some bullshit because it's getting you famous. Again, if that's what you want to do it. But yeah,
How do you how do you feel about Sexy Red?
I feel like she is very open to who she is, and I don't personally care for her music, but I mean, I don't know her, so I don't like the music though, just because her beats go crazy though. If I hear it in the club, I hear it, I might feel like but I don't. I still be like distracted by what she's saying, so I'm just like, never mind. I rather dance to Lil Jon or the Ying twins, Salt Shaker, if I want to shake my ass versus my booty hole being brown. Like it sounds like elementary to me, so I don't really deal with it. But to each his own. She got her music is for a certain ear. Everything ain't for everybody. So kudos to her. She being herself. She don't give a fuck what nobody think. And that's what I do like about her. She don't give a fuck what nobody think. Like that's what I'm trying to be. So kudos to Sexy Red.
Man, it's crazy when you said that people been making ratchet music for the whole like for each era, and it's just that this era is like I guess not the worst, but it gets the most like publicity. Because I was
Yeah.
making a statement earlier, because we were talking about Prince and how he dresses like a female, right?
Mhm.
And then I noticed that a lot of people bashing the guys today because they dress like female. But the thing is, they always been dressing like females, like even
Prince
back
was
in the
getting the
Little
bitches
Richard
looking
days.
like a female.
You say what?
Said Prince was getting the ladies looking like a female.
You feel me? That was the whole thing. Like even back in the rock days, like Motley Crue and Kiss and all them, they looking like females, like the
Crop top.
hairbands. Like but like I
Yeah,
said, even
women's
like
leather
Little
pants.
Richard though, leather pants. Remember Little Richard though? He dressed like a female though. You
Yes.
feel me? So and
It's
even
not,
like it's
Reruns.
just
not,
like you
not
said,
now we're seeing it in HD on webcams, iPhones, TikTok,
yeah,
Twitter,
it's just too
Instagram.
much. Yeah, yeah. But like the things they do today, it's been done, you know. So it's
History
just
repeating itself.
yeah. But I'm just saying how people. I just say that to say people want to judge like the kids of the day. I'm still a kid myself, but like still young kids today and like the young generation when they like you said history repeats itself. It's been happening. Like
Hmm.
they've been talking ratchet. It's all sex has always been glorified. Everything's like saying the secular music has always been pushed. They
Yeah.
bash hip hop or they bash all this, but they were bashing Ray Charles back in the day
Yeah.
for what I'm saying, his type of music, for the music that he was doing.
Yeah.
So people like you said, people just gotta be free and just do what they want at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
like you just gotta whatever you plan on doing, you gotta stand on it because we live in a mirror universe, a counteractive universe. So that type of energy that you put out, just know that same type of energy is going to come back. So
Yeah.
people just need to be more conscious and more aware of that. You know, like just don't do it because it's hot or it's trending. You
Exactly.
got to do it because you want to do it and you're prepared for the consequences. Not to say consequences don't happen, because see, me a person, I don't really believe. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in consequences. I know things like I guess bad happens, but that bad turns into good. Like you need that bad to be good. Like your story, like the things that you've been through, has made you who you are today, and
Yeah.
that's you pour that into your artistry, and then that's what separates you apart from everybody else. So sometimes, like you go through these situations to make you a better person. It's like it's like a caterpillar. You're in darkness, you're in a cocoon, you turn. You know what I'm
Really.
saying? So it's all like how you come out of it. So
I like that.
I just want so the reason we brought you on was because me and Raj saw something. You're just stay focused. Like I know a lot of stuff might happen. You're gonna go against a lot of roadblocks. Like a lot of things might come your way that you might not think is supposed to happen. But if you're really passionate about this, and we do see the talent, like we want you to just to keep pushing. Like no matter what, you might lose some people. Like Wayne said on the Carter 2. I forgot it was like the
I
last. I
love
think it
Wayne.
was
I
my
can't believe I didn't add him to my list. I fucking love Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it was one song. I forgot. It was on the Carter 2. I forgot what he was. But he was like, I'm on the road to success. He's like, I dropped a lot of people off. He was like, I kept going. He's like, a lot
Yeah.
of people got in the car. I kept going. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just stay focused and stay at it. My thing is, how often do you write?
Sometimes I feel like I'll be overdoing it just because
That's good. That's a good answer. That's a
yeah,
good answer.
I feel like I'm catching up because I used to do it when I was little. Like I wrote music when I was little. We used to have the tapes, and I would have my mom give me the little tape situation, and I'll record my voice on there. Or if I bought somebody's tape, I'll record over there, but do my own music. But I allowed someone to discourage me, so I didn't do it anymore. Or if I was doing it, I didn't expose it to people. I would just do it for myself, like in my own space. But I was the type that'll ball it up and throw it away. Now I'm like, no, keep that. And then stuff that I think I'm gonna ball up and throw away, I save it, and then it ends up being something good for another song. I even remember some of the stuff like from when I was a little childish stuff, but still I remember it freestyling, whatever I used to do. I just like, man, that's what I want to do. I'm around nothing but artists. Like you said, innocent. That's like my brother. Like I'm around nothing but artists, so I'm definitely inspired by the people around me. My boyfriend, he
Yeah,
does.
shout out to Innocent.
Shout out to
Go
innocent.
stream his music. Listen to all his music. Go stream it,
Yes.
man. He's another positive. He's another positive artist that's out here doing his thing. I'm not saying like we're not trying to make a change, but he's using his voice to possibly make a change. And we see like what I've been taught. We only looking for that remnant. We only looking for one person. Like if my music don't reach the masses, if I can touch one person, if I can get one person out of it, then that's what it's about.
You
You know
did
what I'm
your
saying?
job.
Yeah. So shout out to Innocent, man. Me and him got a song
Mwah.
coming
Shout
soon.
out to innocent.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
real
for
talk.
sure. Yeah, I know you said Eminem's one of your favorite artists. So what's your favorite Eminem album?
Oh, I love it, man. That was the Marshall Mathers, the one with Kill You on there. I think he was talking
Yeah,
about Kim on there. I love that one.
yeah,
Who
that's a
knew
classic.
with a new eye, yeah. I
Yeah,
also
with a
like
new one.
that album with My Darling on there. I did like that. I like the
Yeah,
concept of him talking back and forth to the devil.
that's encore, I think.
I think that is encore. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. That was a good segue because I wanted to tell you this. The Most High put this on my heart for me to tell you this. So I was
Okay.
watching. I was watching. I'll be on Facebook or just scrolling or whatever. So you know who Rick Rubin is?
No.
All right. So Rick Rubin is like he's a part owner, founder of Def Jam. Like he
Okay.
produced LL Cool J, like early LL Cool J, Beastie Boys. He made Beastie Boys hot. Like
Okay.
hip hop wouldn't be where it is right now without Rick Rubin. I
Okay.
think Rick Rubin also. I think he might have also did 99 Problems. Don't quote me though.
Oh
But
yeah.
he's like a producer. But anyway, he produced a lot of LL Cool J's older stuff. But anyway, I was watching one of his interviews and they was asking about Eminem. And then he was like, man, Eminem always got a pen in his hand. He's always right, no matter what. He's always right. No matter where he is, you see him, he's always right. He was like, he might write some lyrics that he will never use, but he's always writing just to stay ready. So just in case if
Yeah.
somebody needs him to do something, he's ready to hop up on it. So it's pretty much like sharpening your sword. Every day you gotta sharpen your sword, sharpen your sword, sharpen your sword. So you be ready for battle. If you stay ready, you don't have to worry about getting ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like us being that's one thing we all have in common right now. We all big Eminem fans. So I want to tell Raj that. I want to tell you that stay right no matter what. Like that's the key to success.
I
Right.
like that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Because I feel like I do this. Like I do. I'm like, I'm not overdoing it. But every time I think of something, even when I did Fast Life, I was driving and I was speeding through a yellow light. And I was like, speeding through a yellow light. I ain't
Yeah.
got time. I'm like, oh, okay, wait a minute. And I'm driving. I'm like, let me write that down. Or I would like do my little voice recorder so I can remember the
Yep.
tone that I hit. But I always
Yep.
think of stuff and I'm like, write it down. Even like you said, if you don't use it, a lot of times it ends up getting used later, or I just have it because I have stuff that I don't know if I'm ever use. Like I have a lot of songs, other songs that I'm not thinking I'm gonna release, but I might, who knows?
You never know. You might retweak it or you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah. So and that's the
Roger.
beauty. That's the beauty about living in today's world too. Like everybody wanting to talk about like you look at the news, everybody says, it's the worst time, like it's all bad, like these are the last days and all this stuff. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's still like I feel like we're living in the best time that humans ever existed. Like I feel like back in even like in Egyptian days, like they had a whole other technology because they were tapped into the source because they didn't have distractions like we did.
Right.
They still didn't have. I feel like they still didn't have the opportunities that we're able to have. With
Yeah.
that being said, I'm telling you, like back in the day, like I'm just saying, you can write, like you said, you can record a freestyle, and that can be writing. You're not writing, but you taking that and you can use it for later. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they had to write. They couldn't record like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be driving in your car. Like, can you imagine the
Right.
Temptations? Like, they come up with a song, or like Smokey Robinson, like they had to park and like
Nobody got a
write
piece
it.
of paper.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't just sink it in the. So I'm just saying, like, we have the resources. You have everything you need to be great. And
Right.
I just want you to be great, no matter what. All of us.
Yeah.
So you also play some instruments as well, right?
Yeah, I just started learning the guitar. I want to say 3 or 4 months ago. So I know like stuff, but I don't. Like I wrote a song called "Don't Do It." It's about a suicide attempt that I made, and I was just on my guitar, kind of going off what my guitar instructor taught me, like stuff, and then I just started making up my own beat, and I'm like, wait, that might be kind of cold. And then I just started singing. I'm like, oh, I think I like this, so I kind of I recorded it. My boyfriend did a loop for it. I did record the song, but I kind of want to clean it up some more because I noticed a few of the strings I was hitting. I'm like, they weren't supposed to go in there, so I'm still trying to perfect the sound to make it sound cleaner. But yeah, I've learned a few little things. Right now, he's really just teaching me strong patterns and different. Different chords on the guitar. Um, some songs I do know, like it's a song it's getting the dark. It's I think Jimi Hendrix he rewrote it, but it wasn't originally Jimi Hendrix. It dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about? I learned that one.
Oh yeah. That's one of his famous songs. Yeah.
Yeah. I learned the, just the cut, but I haven't learned the strumming pattern of it to make it like really hit. But I'm still trying to get used to doing everything smooth and switching between, because playing the guitar is like a lot. Like there's so many different noises it makes and so many different spots. Is like, dang, But I put it
Can you
down
play
for
a
a little
tune
bit.
for us?
You said what?
Can you play a tune for us? Like anything?
I got you. I got it. I think it's tuned up enough for me to do it, but let me see. See what it sounds like. See, it's not tuned. I gotta tune it because I heard that.
Hey, you're giving out free game right now. So you giving out free game? You about to tune the guitar right here on the live?
No. See, I'm not there yet. I can still hear it, but I still use my app to tune it. But it is playing my beat to my song, so I'll play that a little bit.
All right.
But
I thought you was just a free game.
It sounds a little like it.
No, that's what's up. You said that's your new song right there?
Yeah, that's one of my songs that I actually recorded that one first, but that's not the one I dropped because I was trying to make the chorus sound cleaner. That's the one about the suicide. That's probably the first one on my album.
We need that. We need that for sure.
Yeah, I got you.
So you write all your music from real life experiences?
Yeah, literally everything is about something I went through, whether it been an ex-boyfriend or whatever it is. It's literally something that happened to me. I can't really write something that didn't happen to me or something I can't relate to, at least. Even if I was I do want to make a club dance song, but I can relate to that because growing up, I loved the club, 18 and from 25, I was in there, but I love to dance. So, and that's a lot of times, that's why I went to the club. I would go in there when I was 18, I would go in the club with some jogging pants on and a wife beater and just go in there, go crazy. I didn't want to dance with nobody. Get off me, bro. I'm here to serve people. I was tripping, but I just love the dance. So I do want to make music for people that, like to dance too. So, yeah.
Yeah, two things. The first thing is, you said as far as the suicide, it's crazy because when I got to the shop today, I opened the shop, and as soon as I pulled up, I had a customer waiting at the door. So I opened it, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, he's like, I got 100. You think you could have change to 100? And I'm like, no. He's like, I'm gonna go across the street. So he went across the street, came back in, gave me time to set up. So long story short, man, he was like, yeah. I'm like, so I asked the customer, I always ask my customers, how their day going, how they been, whatever. So anyway, he was like, man, my nephew killed himself. He was like, Friday. And I'm like, he was like, he jumped off a 12-story building.
Oh my God.
And then he's looking at me he's just he's still processing it, And then he was just pretty much it's just fam. I'm not gonna get into why, you know what I'm saying, but he it's just some family issues, Yeah. So while he was standing there, I was playing old school music, and that kind of lift that spirit a little bit because he's older, probably in his 50s, and it's older, playing a little music. So anyway, I was like, man, this the problem right here. I swear to God, I said this today. I'm like, this the problem right here. I'm like, it's the music. I'm like, because, back in your day, because he was just like, man, because as an older, he's older, he was like, I would never think about killing myself. Like, why would I do that? And I'm just like, man, it's different. I'm like, it's the music. I'm like, how can you kill yourself when you got the Isley Brothers and you got the Dramatics and you got Isaac Hayes and stuff? You feel me? Why would you kill yourself when you listening to that kind of stuff? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then, but these days, these kids don't have that. Like you said, they got the garbage. They got the, they don't have the type of music that, makes them feel good or stuff like that. So that's why when you were saying, like, your song is about that, and then you want to put that out, like, yeah, it's really, really much needed
Yeah.
because like these kids and these people don't have it, and that it's a big issue. So I definitely encourage, like, yes, like keep doing all that, like,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes,
Thank you. Yeah,
yes.
definitely. You're right about that because I was actually really young trying to commit suicide when I started. But music, it also depends on what kind of the frequency too they use. Like, the frequency changes your moods and it regulates that stuff. But also what the person is saying. But I used to listen to a lot of old music growing up, and I remember listening to the old music, being happy. But when I wasn't, and I was listening to stuff that was depressing, and I'm 7 years old, like, what am I trying to kill myself for? Like, just, so yeah, it's definitely, the music has a lot to do with that, like,
Yeah, and then, dude,
influence, and that's what it's out
my
there
man's,
for.
then my man's, like I said, my man's, he was 26. He's still young. Like, so, like, there's no reason to kill yourself for that. It's really never no reason to. But you feel
Yeah,
me? But it's
never.
just, it's just the music. You know.
Hopefully giving
But I
up.
mean, I could get in. Me and Raj, we could get into like all like some. We could go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But my page got flagged last time. I tried to go down the rabbit hole, so
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it right now.
we
We'll
don't
do it
need
on
that.
another platform. We'll
We
do it
want to
on a
keep
whole
it
nother platform because
going.
I could tell you why the music is like that. But like I said, I'm not about to. I'm about to. It's
Yeah.
about you today. Yeah, it's about you today.
Yeah,
and it,
I'm here though
and it,
because I
and it,
could get into that with you, but we don't want you flagged. This is a great interview and you guys are awesome, so want to keep y'all going.
nah, and then another thing I wanted to tell you too was with the dance music. That's a whole nother part of the scheme because they try to like hip hop was dance when it first started, but then it trickled down to like being cool or like I'm too cool to dance, I can't dance. But the thing is, that's because it lowers your frequency. Like so,
Yeah,
when you dance, you feel good. It's more praise. Like it's more praise, to your higher self.
yeah,
So they kind of eliminated that through the music, but
yeah.
now is like guys really don't dance anymore. It's now the girls that's twerking. But
So it's more like rap because I mean, really, that's why they call it hip hop. It's hip hop. It's it's just what it says. It's for dancing. That's what it's for.
but
So
like I said, but like hip hop has been like Nas is probably my favorite rapper of all time, and he made
okay,
an album called Hip Hop is
hip
Dead.
hop.
I know
Yeah,
I know you already know that. So
yeah,
like say so hip hop is dead. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's just rap.
yeah.
So but I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion. But a lot of people say rap. My shout out to Hakeem, the people's poet. He say rap is an acronym for rhythm and poetry. So I don't know what these guys is doing now. Like he's rap. The spoken
Yeah.
word, that's rap.
Yeah.
But what all this stuff is doing, I'm not here to bash because we're not here for
Yeah.
that. But you feel me though? Like I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like
I feel you.
just make more dance music. Like
Yeah.
positive dance, like beats. You know what I'm saying? Because that lifts your spirits. Like
Right.
it makes you it boosts your melanin. You know
Yeah. High
it helps you
frequency.
manifest. It helps you manifest. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what they don't want us to do.
Mm-hmm. They don't want us to be in tune with ourselves. That is what I liked about Fast Life because I was able to tell a message and you can still dance to it because it is a dance
That,
song.
but that brings me back to my question.
I sneaked it
Like,
in.
so why though?
Why
Why
not?
do that? Why did you
Why
do
not
that?
put that in there? Why not? At least while you're dancing, you dance to, dance music. Eventually you hear what it's saying. So yeah, I tricked you into dancing, and you like, dang, she's spitting that shit though. Like she really talking about something. That's what I want.
Right.
I want you to dance and I want you to learn and I want you to hear my story. Like all in one.
But I'm asking you like why?
Why? I don't know. I guess I don't know the reason for that.
No, that's what's
I
up. I
just want to
mean,
be
like,
different. I don't want to be like, I've always tried to be different. I'm tired of the same stuff. So if I could just switch it up a little bit, but still get people to feel good and dance and whatever you want to do it, think about what you did, whatever it is. Why not instead of dancing and realizing you dancing to some bull? Like a lot of times people don't care, but it's people that care, like us, like because of the era we came from. So we still alive. So why not cater to us and still be able to share with the younger people and be able to gather a younger crowd too? Because like I said, I do want to speak to women. So if everybody doesn't get it, that's cool. But if a young girl hears my song, that's even better. She can dance to it, but she can be like, dang, if you can rap about a booty hole being brown and all that, then I can rap about not having to sell pussy to get paid and show you that you can use other talents to get money. Like the video I just posted, I just used a bunch of clips that I had, but that money I was flashing, I made that doing hair. I didn't have to do nothing that I said in that song to make that money. Like I've made the same amount of good money doing hair and other things that I have selling drugs or happy endings or whatever it may be. I found other ways. It's all about how you market yourself. I feel like the other stuff is just the easy way out and you're not trying to really push yourself. I want people to push themselves, and use all their talents. God, the Most High gives us gifts and talents for a reason, not to just sit them there. I mean, granted, everybody's not gonna get there. Everybody can't get there, and that's okay. But to the ones that can get there, why not inspire them and let them have fun and dance at the same time?
and that was the answer I was looking for.
Okay.
No, that's what's up. No, for real. Because at the end of the day, like I tell everybody, man, like I said, we're living in the best time. This the best time to be alive. Drake and Future told you a couple years ago, what a time to be alive. But this is the generation that will wake up, and this is the generation that will make a change. And this is the generation that will make the world a better place. Like I know, like you said earlier, like I know that's not really your goal. I'm not gonna say it's not your goal, but it's not your aim, or like you just trying to do you, and that's what's up. But no matter what, like God's people will rise, and God's people will shine, and at the end of the day, God will reign supreme, and
Regardless,
He lives
and I
through us.
do.
Like, and that's just what it is.
I'm saying, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I do want to reach people, but I'm okay if it doesn't. But I know it's gonna reach somebody. I ain't doing it just for nothing. Like, yeah, I want to tell my story. I want to vent, but I do, especially women. I feel like a lot of women are like steered wrong. If I'm looking online and I see a female complaining about a date to the Cheesecake Factory, that's just crazy to me. I don't understand that because I was I was even talking to somebody and they asked me about my relationship and their question was, does he give you money and pay your bills? Bills that I had before I met him. I mean, I don't understand that. Like, yeah, my man does his part, but I'm not sitting here with my hand out. People are looking at the internet too much and they see somebody done made a whole dozen of roses with $1,000 and it says for Bay. Just because you see that on the internet, they could have had a mad fight before that, or she could have did that for herself. Y'all looking at it wrong. Like people are missing the idea of relationships too. So I feel like I really do want to reach women because I feel like that'll also help better relationships. When I do hair, I deal with a lot of men. I used to work in a barber shop. I've always been around men. So even though I'm a woman myself, I stand by a man because that's what we was created for. So why are we like this? I don't like how we are, and I do want to change that. So I can't say that I'm not trying to make a change, but I will say that I know I can't change the world. So that's a big task, but I can at least get the word out there to,
Yeah, we're looking for that one, the remnant. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, that's crazy. I'm wearing this hoodie, and that's crazy. I made this, so I gotta say this. It's Malcolm X. Malcolm X.
Okay.
Malcolm X said this. He said, "In building a new nation, starts with the woman, because the woman is the teacher of the child. That knowledge that she gives to the child, that child gives to the world. So we got to be very careful. So I like what you said, that you want to empower the women, because the women is where all the power is. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I'm not about to sit here and deny that. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we're in an age. I feel like it's the age of femininity. It's
Yeah.
masculine. Like people still need to be masculine for sure. But I'm just saying, like the woman. At the end of the day, I feel like y'all the most populated. It's more women out here than it is
There's
men.
way more women out here than men. And another
They
thing
keep.
too is I'm noticing, because in what you're saying, like I'm seeing that's something else I saw too, and I'm like, there's a lot of women. There's way more women rapping than it is men, but now they not talking about shit. They really getting. So I'm like, I'm seeing
I
where
never
the
even looked at it
influence
like that.
is. I've never seen so many women rappers that's popular. Back in the day, we had Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Trina. I can't even really think of Missy Elliott,
Eve, Eve.
Eve, but they came in increments. These females is like, bam, you
Yeah, no,
know.
it's a new one.
I don't know
It's a
how.
new one every
Like,
week.
who are these? How did you
Yeah,
get famous too? I don't thought they was
it's a
famous.
new one every
Don't
week.
know
I don't even
anybody.
know where Sexy Red came from. I thought it was Gorilla, and then Raj tell me it's Sexy Red. I'm like, what?
Who is?
Who's
I swear that's low
what's
key
popping
how mine
now?
happened. I was like,
You ever heard? And what was that one rapper? What was that one rapper in Chicago? You put me on, Raj.
Was it a guy or a girl?
Girl, the female rapper. You was trying to get an interview from her too.
Oh,
From New York, from Chicago.
Katie got bands.
You ever heard of her?
No.
Yeah, the Jewelry Clinton, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she going up.
Yeah, female Chicago drill artist.
Well, while they going up, why not go ahead and sneak in with my positivity real quick, like a little snake? They sneaking all that bull crap in. Let me sneak in some, you know. I'm
Yeah,
I would
no.
love to see. I would love to see you and DC collab. I think y'all sound good on the track together.
DC. Who is DC?
Right here, me.
You're DC. I know you as King Juice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
man.
hear
So
some of your stuff.
yeah, we actually got a song. Me and Raj actually got a song about the topic in Fast Life. Actually, like
Really?
it's on like a lot of, I don't know. Raj said a lot of women don't like it because it's kind of like, I guess, we're not bashing, but we just, what I'm saying, we getting our, like, what I'm saying, our side of what we
How
see
you feel
going
about
on
it?
and rising up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, but I want to, like, I do want to collab. I do want to do a collab with you, but
Yeah.
I want to hear, but I just want to hear a little bit more of your music. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Okay.
don't like, because when I write, because I just came, the Lord just blessed me like with a bunch of beats, and like
Oh,
I'm
that's okay.
surrounded by so many artists. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, but I just before I like throw you on a track, like I just wanted. That's why I was asking you, like, what's your range? Like, what can you do? Like, you feel me? I want to hear just a little
Oh,
bit
that's
more, so
right.
so
That's
that
right. That's
so
really
that way
cool.
I know like what to throw you on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't know. Do you rap? Are you a rapper?
Yeah, I mean, that's like was pretty much me rapping because I only sung on the hook. I wasn't singing on the actual song, but I feel like I always say I don't rap. I just rhyme when
I
I
don't know,
talk.
Raj. Do you think that was a rap? You think she was rapping on that?
It was bars in there. I don't know if that was just a complete rap song, but yeah, it was definitely bars in there.
Yeah, it's just more pop. That's why I said I don't rap. I just rhyme when I talk. A lot of times I'm just
Yeah.
talking. Like the happy endings, I'm having a conversation and it's rhyming. I rhyme when I talk. I don't really have like if I want to spit and rap, I'm sure I could, but I just feel like
Yeah. I mean, you're an artist. You're an artist. You can do
I
whatever.
flow with everything. I'm like a chameleon. It's kind of
Yeah,
bland.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a spider. That's what they call. That's my nickname. I'm like a spider. Like
Fruit fighter.
I start small and then I just branch out. I get my hands of everything. When I go when I'm at like events or something, like I start like real small and then I just like end up
Okay.
just being all kind. I be
Yeah.
all kind of places, man. But so yeah, I got a lot of I got spoken word tracks. I got some songs of me singing, but all my songs are positive. I don't do no cursing in none of my songs.
Mm-hmm.
All my music out right now. It's me beginning. Like this my rookie season. Like so I'm only gonna get better. Like the next music that I drop is about to be crazy. Like I
Yeah.
said, me and Innocent working on a track. He coming up to the shop tomorrow. I had him
Nice.
earlier today. Like me and him got a song. Like we could drop it. But
Yeah.
he called me and just like because when he did it real fast. He was in and out. He wrote it fast. He was in and out real fast. And we didn't give the song the proper PYT to it. So
Okay.
I told him on the phone. He was just like, man, man, I just want to come in there, just really like take our time and really, give us some tender love and care. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming. Um, but yeah, like I said, I just want to hear a little bit more of your song so that way
Mhm.
I know how to come at you and like how to do the features. So
I
like
like
so
that
what's
you don't curse in your raps. I actually am capable of not cussing any of my raps because Fast Life at first I didn't like the whole first verse. I'm not even cussing. There's like 4 or actually 3 curse words in there along with the word pussy. Other than that, I
oh yeah, I
can
was
rap.
waiting because I was sitting there listening and I'm like I was thinking to myself like hey, she gonna cut me like because like I said I only heard the little snippet from the video from what you
Yeah.
did it live and then I'm like when I'm listening to the song when you dropped it I'm like damn she gonna curse I'm like I think she gonna I'm like I think she gonna do this song without cursing
A lot of times I
and
don't.
then
I
and
did
then
it to get. I
and
did. I'm
then,
not
then
gonna lie. I added a few just to gather people's attention, but I can.
yeah sometimes you got to do
I
that though
usually
you got
don't
to do that
like. That's why it started off like that. I'm like, and I didn't think about it. I'm like, I really don't even be cussing in my songs like that. Like you might hear, I got some songs that the hook is a cuss word, but I was mad when I wrote the song, so that was something different. But yeah, I
but
throw
look
a few in there because I do want to catch people's attention.
I'm on a whole nother level though like I feel like at the end of the day like what is curse words though for real like you
It's
know what I'm
not.
saying
It's not even a curse because we all know that a curse is like a spell cursing somebody.
yeah exactly
So at
like
the end
so
of the
that
day, as long as I'm
yeah
not directing it towards nobody.
offending
I'm not
somebody
insulting
yeah
nobody.
right
I'm not cussing for real. I'm not. I'm just talking.
exactly
Cause
they
I can
they
say
they
you a dummy,
they
and at the same time, I could like use a cuss word and say something positive.
that's worse right exactly so that's what I'm saying
So
the thing is they say the really only cuss word is damn for real
yeah, even the
you know
Bible
what I'm
tells
saying
that.
that's like the really only curse word. But other than that, it's just language. And then
Yeah.
language is, and then like I said, we could go to rabbit hole on language, but I'm not, I'm not even about to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Because like even like you just like you said, you speaking negativity on somebody is, or you wishing somebody have a bad day is worse than you know what I'm saying? Or I wish you die type shit. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
That's worse than you feel me? So it's
That's
like,
way
no,
worse.
I feel you. I feel it. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So like I said, man. Ultimately, man, just keep doing. It's crazy. That's your first single. I feel like I already see you having like 100 singles, like projects. Like even when Raj when I introduced you to him, he was just like, damn, this our first single. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's
What's
just
up?
really like it's crazy. Like you come out the gate like that. Just so what's up? You got a video lined up for that?
Not yet. I will be working on it though soon. I do have a few ideas of how I want the video to be, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to work on a video for that pretty soon.
And
Trying to
here's
get some other
here's
things in line first financially, as far as like I just had a situation with my car, a recall on my car, so I'm like trying to get that done, get myself stable. I just moved, so it's like a lot going on right now, but it's not stopping me from writing. It's helping me write, but as far as the money spending part. Now I spent a little money, I spent money on getting stuff done as far as copyright and all that. But yeah, I'm definitely all about investing in myself. Anything that I do, I'm investing in it, and I'm gonna do it because I know it's gonna, work out good for me in the end. As long as you put in the work, the Most High gonna do the rest. You just gotta do your part. You can't sit there and just wait around.
Application. You just gotta put the work. They say you take one step towards him, he'll take 2 steps towards you. See this the thing though that I kind of want to get into that I've learned over like the past year is there's because I could tell you're like we're none of us just for the record, none of us are Christians here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still believe with God. I'm still spiritual, and I say that to say this because they have directed us to look at God as like a stranger, like you're like, oh, please help
Somebody
me,
need
please.
to get to know.
Yeah, or like, please help me, please. If you just do this, like it's like you're not coming. It's like a father and son relationship, right? So you got a son, and he looks up to his father, right? So when his son is asking for like help, or he want to talk to his dad, like he already know his dad is gonna look out. Like it's no faith. Like a son is not having faith in his dad. He already know his dad is gonna come through.
Right.
You feel? But the son's friend is not gonna look at his dad like that.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, oh, well, please, you think you can be able to help me with this situation?
Mr. So-and-so.
Yeah. Like that's how we're really supposed to look at the Most High. Like we're past faith. Like it's knowing, like you
knowing
that he's gonna come through and provide for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already done.
Yeah, you got to do your part. People are just waiting and using stuff as. I feel like people use a lot of stuff as a crutch, and even when stuff happen bad, like people want to say it's a test. I personally don't believe in tests. I feel like you make it a test. Like it's already here. Everything is already here and set out for us. What are you gonna do with it? If you're trying to work on your patience and you notice that your patience is being tested, it already was tested. It's just harder because you're working on it. It didn't get dropped down here. It even says it in the Bible. It's already here. You're not just like, boom, I'm going to drop a test out here. It's already been happening. So it's all about what you're going to do with it. What are you going to do with this?
Absolutely.
What a time to be alive. It's the best time to be alive right now.
It is. People are waking up a lot more, knowing more.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, let's close it out with the pose here. Let's go close it out with the pose. Qweeny, let me know. Ginger ale or root beer?
Ginger ale, root beer is disgusting.
All right. Round or deep dish?
Wait, what's the first one? Oh, round. I like round pizza. I need that crust.
Okay. All right. Flats or drums?
Flats.
Good answer. All right. Nike or Adidas?
I'm sorry. Vans. Converse. Not. But I think so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't wear either of those.
All right. Cool. All right. iPhone or Android?
I have an iPhone.
All right. Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify.
Okay. Would you rather stay at a hotel or an Airbnb?
A hotel.
Okay.
I know the Airbnbs are cheaper, but that hotel. Continental breakfast. Go ahead.
That's facts.
All right, my last one here. Would you rather have $20,000 or an 800 credit score?
$20,000 because I can flip that. I can make my credit score good with that $2,000 because I can do some other stuff with that. So I take the money. That way I ain't gotta owe nobody shit.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. But there it is. Well, yeah. We definitely appreciate you for coming on board this episode.
Thank you so much for having me.
We definitely looking forward to the next single. What is it? His Happy Endings, correct?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, and if they want to check the new single out, that's Fast Life. That's Queeny Town, all streaming platforms, correct?
All streaming platforms.
Okay, all right, cool.
Queenie
Well,
Town
yeah.
spelled with a W.
Okay, well, yeah, we
You got any
definitely
shows coming up?
Hmm.
Any shows coming up?
Actually, we have a food and coat drive coming up on the 18th. There'll be kids performing, and we'll be performing as well. So I am gonna perform. And we also have an after party after that. So I'll post all the details on my Instagram. Keep everybody posted on it. But yeah, it's always something going on. So
you said it's a what for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I guess so. But we just kind of do it. He does it once a year. I'm just now chiming in on it. But yeah.
No, I stay tapped into her, man.
Right on the 18th. It's on the 18th. Food and coat
Okay.
drive. Yeah. And if anybody, like any vendors or anybody that wants to perform, you can just hit me up on my Instagram. It's Qweeny Town, QWEENY Town. And let me know. I can give you all the details on what you need to do to vend or perform.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, yeah. There it is. Well, we appreciate you for coming on the platform, and we definitely wish you the best in your future endeavors. And you know, we know that the best is yet to come. This is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's
Thank you, guys.
literally the beginning. Literally the beginning.
Literally.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's like a new beginning. I just feel it. I'm gonna get up there. But thank you guys so much. This was a great interview. I hope you guys keep going yourself too. Keep these coming. Like I enjoyed myself tonight. So thank you so much for even thinking about me. Thank you for your feedback, all of that.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. So that was the episode of Local Love. We like to, enhance people's journeys and, have people on here. So if you want to get tapped in with Local Love, if you think you feel like, you want to get your voices heard, tap out to another crowd, man, hit us up. I'm Team We Juice on IG. That's what's your name on you got Sideshow Raaj on IG, right?
Yeah, Sasha Raj, or just search Raaj Bundles, it'll come up. Raaj space Bundles, it'll come up.
And
I
then
see those in the corner now. I just now started seeing those. I'm gonna screenshot it so I can get your IG.
Yeah, and then if you look into enhance your life, like I said, it's about to be cold. Once again, I got a juice shop in Hazel Park. Everything fresh, everything organic. It'll be 4 years in March. That's the phone number right there. We also on DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats. So man, tap in with us. Let me enhance your life. Sushi, sandwiches, bowls, raw juices, smoothies. Man, just tap in. I got books up there. I got local artists, painting up there. I got beads, jewelry. I also got a recording booth, studio. All my artists that want to tap in, get a free session, or not a free session, but I'll show a little stuff. We're gonna throw an event to where they get a free session, tap in and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff going down.
Absolutely. There it is. All right. Well, yeah, we a part of this thing. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Local Love. We a part of this thing, man. Peace and blessings, everybody.
Peace.